What it is, everybody, it's Master Lee back on Context and Perspective. We are here, we are back. Remember, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Everybody good? Everybody is good, man. Let's get to this work. I have a question. Is RBE currently applying pressure on URL at this very moment, right? We know that URL is the biggest brand in the battle rap world, right? In this culture. But is RBE applying pressure at this very moment? And I asked this question for a few different reasons, right? One, of course, I watched ARP's blog today. And one thing I can appreciate about ARP, and I think us as a culture can appreciate about ARP, is ARP has something that URL doesn't necessarily have at this moment, and that's somebody who has the gift of gab, right? We know that ARP was a blogger first, so he has the ability to market and blog and talk about different things in a very articulate manner when it comes to battle rap. And one of the ways that he does that is by him really breaking everything down piece by piece when it comes to the business. He's able to allow you to see it from his side and make it make sense. So of course I watched that blog, right? And one X factor that I always pay attention to, especially when it comes to this RBE URL thing, right, is Murda Mook. You got to pay attention to two battlers, Murda Mook and Hitman. Murda Mook and Hitman. I'm going to tell you all the reason why I say Murda Mook. One, remember when Murda Mook battled Averb? That shit shook the culture. That was another time where RBE was applying pressure. That shit damn near broke the internet when Murda Mook and Averb battled. And the ill part about when them two battled, because now it's coming back to my memory, right, is that they battled like second or something like that. They battled second. And the room looked like it was perfect enough for Mook especially, so everybody could be able to catch that long ass third round that he had, right? That was one instance that they were applying pressure. And I remember after that, it was a big thing. I saw interviews, people saying that, some URL staff was pissed about that battle. A lot of URL staff, they said, was pissed about that battle. So let's fast forward, right? Up to now, ARP's blog, right? RBE is just coming off of an amazing weekend. RBE is working with the Blue Room Pit, right? Big K just had an amazing showing. Ill Will and Hollow just had what a lot of people are calling a classic, right? So RBE is on a high right now. And as they're on this high, once again, ARP uses one of the X factors, Murda Mook. Murda Mook. He calls Murda Mook out. Yo, Murda, I got some smoke over here for you in this pit. I got some smoke over here for you in this pit, right? And what makes it even more ill, it's going to be hard for Mook to say no to battle in that pit, because that's the kind of room that I think Mook really likes. I think Mook, if you look at how that setting is, I think that is a room that Mook would really relish in. I think he would really do his thing in that room right there, that blue pit that they have, right? So that's the beauty in what ARP is doing. Now, the other X factor Hitman is over there doing this thing with RBE. Right? Hitman is over there doing this thing with RBE. It's a lot of battles for Hitman to take over there on RBE. A lot of people, I'm seeing the Hitman and Mooks. Right? I'm seeing the Hitman and Mooks. But I'm looking at Hitman and Ill Will. Right? I'm looking at Hitman and Ill Will. And I also seen Hitman tweet Rosenberg Raw telling them, hey, look, stop saying y'all the king of RBE. He tagged Rosenberg Raw and he tagged Big K. Stop saying y'all the king of RBE before y'all make me mad. So it looks like Hitman is willing to jump back out there, right? So we have that whole RBE thing, and it seems like RBE has the culture like this. You know what I'm saying? Like in that motherfucking, you know what I mean, that choke lock, right? Y'all remember when Vin Reigns had Tyrese and Baby Boy and smacked his bald ass head? Mama, yeah, call your mama Jody. Look like they got him, and look like they got the culture in the chokehold, right? Here's why I feel like URL may be feeling just a little bit of pressure, right? Here's why I feel like URL may be feeling just a little bit of pressure, right? We know that we aren't getting any caffeine events until probably March. That's what they're saying, right? I just watched the interview with John, and he was saying that it looks like the caffeine thing is kind of slowing down, right? And then you had a lot of people complaining about, mainly me, complaining about having the app in certain battles taking very long to drop, right? And what does URL do? They drop Tay-Rock, one of their biggest names on the roster in Snake Eyes today. Slow down, RBE, right? That's what I feel like URL is saying. Slow down, RBE, right? Slow down, right? Let us get some of our shine back. Cause so now we can get people, blogging about that Tay-Rock and Snake Eyes story, right? So I feel like it's a little bit of pressure. On URL. I know URL is the biggest brand, but just looking at it, just a little bit of pressure. I see just a little bit of pressure, especially if Mook signs that 3-battle deal that ARP was talking about, right? If he signs that, it could get a little crazy, right? Whether you like it or not, Murder Mook, when he gets ready to battle, the culture is on a high. The culture, him and Hitman, when they get ready to battle, the culture starts to rise, right? Not to mention, Remy is on the culture's neck at this very moment, right? RBE just had a great card, and now Remy's up next with her great card with Hitman and Easy on it. And it's going to be a YouTube drop, most likely, right? So that might be adding on to some pressure. And it's only the beginning of the year, right? What my man Jay say, it's a marathon. You started off fast, now you're wheezing in the back, right? So it's a marathon. It's the beginning of the year, So let's just see how it all plays out. Master Lee, context and perspective. Everybody good. Everybody is good, man.